Okay, back to PTU.
You are. Oh no, not this. 1 second. I'm too busy concentrating on music.
Bruh.
Okay, so I have a Ditto get on me like a shield.
Yep.
Okay. And then Marowak follows closely behind me while I go and I approach this guy.
He doesn't.
No? He doesn't?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay right here then. I can't leave Marowak alone.
She didn't gain any friendship from training?
Nope.
I didn't get any. Fuck. I didn't get any from my, like, you know, strength of courage, like, you know,
I think if we keep
jumping on
doing
him.
that, it'll get better.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I'm gonna return Picky Pecky.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have Murkrow. He understands me relatively, right?
Yeah, if you were to point and go,
or tried to buy him and shit.
Yeah.
Can I tell him to try to guide people to us?
Okay. So what you want, like sort of, I guess you point at the people, like there's a group of people in the middle.
I said bring him here.
Yeah, he tips his hat at you and then flies off to do that.
Liz, we're gonna need some fan art for this Murkrow with a hat, please.
Yeah, all those guys. Yeah.
Of course.
The Murkrow flies off to go do that.
Picky Pecky's returned.
Yep.
I don't know how to get rid of the thing. And then I'm gonna keep them out. They're gonna be my guys.
Okay. What is Red doing?
So I currently have 2 out. Can they stay out?
Yep.
Okay. Can I send one towards Fountain?
Yeah, 100%.
Join the Murkrow?
Mm-hmm. What do you want, to fight or to help shift people away?
I'm gonna help shift people away.
Okay, so who do you send?
Puchiana is gonna do that.
It's like, rah, 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 rah. Runs.
By people skills, be like, get the fuck out of here.
instead of helping them, you'll just fucking intimidate them to run away. What is Serena doing?
Can I take out your mask since I don't have Litwick?
Yeah, I got Litwick. 1 sec, Litwick is with you, Sadeko, so there's Litwick. And your mask, there you go.
Oh, since we're not in combat, can I just tell him to go find Serena and point him in the direction?
You could.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping him. There's nothing in the way.
Yeah, there we go. Let's just do that. For all intents and purposes. I've said that a lot today. I've learned some new words, you know.
Roads too.
So you're the closest to one right now.
Yeah.
So you might want to just kind of go for it. Tell that guy to get inside and just kind of.
Okay, so. Alright, so I'll tell that person to go inside.
He's like, ooh, and he runs inside. And do you wanna try and send Yamask or Litwick towards that coughing that's close to you? They're definitely able to get an attack from here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That helps.
And that Psyduck would be dope as fuck right now.
Yeah.
True.
I miss him.
Oh, wait,
man,
I can use my ability. That's what I wanted to do. Can I use my ability to find out like what happened, like who put that ball there?
Oh, you could
You can use it on the Pokeball.
You could do that after because it's like an extended. It'll take like you have to concentrate and stuff, so you have to do it afterwards. But you can 100% do that. It's like an extended action, so it could take up to like 2 or 3 minutes. Keep that in your head because that's a good idea.
Question. I do have a question about that. While they're attacking, because we all each like the 3 of us have like our own turns. When it's my turn, could I start that ability, or I have to pay attention to them as they battle? Dumb question, I know.
Yeah, you would have to pay attention while they battle because you still have to instruct them on what to do. So you wouldn't be able to do it.
You can do it, but they would effectively lose their turns.
Exactly.
Okay. Perfect. Just wanted to clarify that.
Because
Thank you.
even when it's their turn, you're technically still going, run over there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're still instructing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so since I'm close enough, I could initiate the battle.
You can go ahead and try and fight that coughing, yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah, I guess I'll try and do that.
Okie doke. What move do you want to use and with who? Do you want to use your mask or do you want to use Litwick? What do you want to do?
I'll go with. I'll go with your mask first and cast protect.
Okay.
Just in case.
So, your mask, are you gonna move like right up next to it?
Oh yeah. I was just having trouble moving.
Oh yeah, no problem. I might not have put edit access on it. That's my bad.
Can't move anything.
Did I?
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
So yeah, you're gonna use protect then with your mask, so that if it does get hit, it's not gonna take any damage.
Right.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay. What else? Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh no, I was gonna ask you. Do I roll anything?
No, protect just happens.
Perfect. Okay.
Okey-doke.
Okay, so then. Yeah.
So it sort of like
Okay.
it like acts when it gets attacked, so it'll automatically do that when it happens. Does Serena want to move, or do you want to do anything else? That's like your Pokemon actions done. Do you want to do anything else?
I want to move next to my Litwick. Please.
Okay. No
Like, one step.
problem. I forgot to ask: is Red physically going anywhere, or and Miso? God names.
We're just gonna go by coughing. That's by us, basically.
Okay, so you would have to climb up on top of the building.
Let me try.
Yeah, can you give me an acrobatics and an or athletics? Can you hear the music now, Matt? Because
Yeah,
good.
it was I was having a lot of technical difficulties that
Good.
I got figured out.
I don't know how I played this. We played this without music before. I'm not gonna lie. The music makes it for me.
I know it really does.
Okay, you scale the building with no bother. You and Growth get up here, where that where the coughing is.
And does coughing has it noticed us or is expecting us?
Oh, it sees you coming up, 100%.
Okay. So I can attack?
Yeah, you can attack.
Alright, let's see. What can Miso do here? Hey, Miso's gonna use Ember. I could do more.
Okay, roll.
Okay. The middle one, right?
It should be the yeah. Okay, Miso. I don't know why I said that like tails. Okay, Miso
Everything will be okay.
pepper breaths his way through, and actually hits the coughing and just knocks it out. It looks like it wasn't very strong, but with that breath of fire, you've knocked the coughing out. That's one down. What is Kawaii-chan? Is Kawaii-chan and friends standing ground, or are you gonna move over? I think you said you were standing ground, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I can. Hold on. How far is my yelling? Can I yell very far?
If you yelled, everyone would hear you.
Okay, cool. So Munchlax is gonna go forward, and Pouchers is going to back him up
Okay.
to attack this coughing here.
I'll say you can move them both in if you want an attack with one of them. And normally, obviously, you'd be like, you can only move this far, but we're in a whole fucking city. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Move up to him, and you can pick which one you want to attack the coughing.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have Munchlax do the first attack. So Money is going to be using a tackle.
Okay.
Hold on, let me pull up Money.
So only one of them can actually attack, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna do on and off, man.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. So tackle, and I do the explosion one,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Explosion. How do you do?
Money runs in to tackle the coughing, but the coughing just floats up a little bit, and Money just misses completely.
God damn it, Mooney. It's okay. It's okay, Mooney.
Okay, and what does...
Pouchers helps him get up.
He like leans on him and helps him get up. What is Sudeco doing?
So I can't reach them. I can only get, so like Butterfree can only get to about here.
I'm saying because the scale of the map is way bigger than average. If Butterfree wanted, Butterfree could get to the coughing in the middle.
Okay, so can we just move down here then?
Yeah. Just because the size of the map, it would be a pain to go, you move this, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I'll go about here. They'll be about there. And then Butterfree will use Signal Beam
Okie doke.
on coughing.
Roll the hit.
Roll that. Shoot. That is.
Okay. Butterfree's eyes glow with some sort of bugs, whatever the color of bug is, glow, and that weird light green color, and goes into the coughing and actually knocks it out.
Oh yeah, that does. Oh, I love that move so much.
So that's everyone, unless Sudeco wants to do something himself. That'll be everyone's turn done.
I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it to get it out of the way.
Okay. You roll the d20 first for me to see if you actually hit it. Yeah, hits, and then roll d100. Yeah, you catch it.
Nice.
Without even worrying about it.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna kind of gather everybody up and tell them to follow me.
They all go, yep.
Yep.
Yep, yes sir. So, on coughing turn, the coughing at the bottom here floats over to these houses on the right or left, and the other one floats over to the ones on the right. And let me see. I'm gonna do this. I know. They both explode.
Wait, what?
They
The coughing explodes?
Yep, they both explode, setting both these houses on fire.
Oh shit.
And the one next to Yamask also explodes. However, because Yamask has used protection or protect, he'll take no damage and actually shields a lot of the explosion from hitting nearby. And it only starts a little tiny fire near the crates, opposed to a massive explosion which would have started a bigger fire than that. Oh, the
Smart.
cough. the coughing next to Munchlax.
Can I have it chase me like my Pokemon?
So you look at it, and it looks like it's trying to explode, and just go and just lets out a whole bunch of like gas and air. Looks like it wasn't able
Wait,
to
really?
it wasn't able to fully ignite itself.
Before it blows up the fucking Pokemon Center.
Okay, can
So-
I throw a okay.
We
Can I
will-
throw a
Man,
Pokeball?
this is fucking rough.
So at the minute, you've taken out all of them by default, bar the one at the Pokemon Center. The 2 buildings at the front of the city are now on fire, and some of the crates near the shopping sort of center is on fire.
Does anyone have any water Pokemon?
I was thinking the same thing. Ah, darn, Psyduck would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I
Oh, wait.
call?
Dan can put out fire.
Technically, I need him. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is gonna be crazy, but
Before,
do I notice that these buildings are on fire as well?
yeah, it's a massive explosion.
Okay.
You would have heard. But before
So-
any of you guys get the move, Professor Shin comes outside of the lab
Mm-hmm.
with Psyduck.
Yeah.
Yay!
To the rescue!
Woo! And she's like in, I was gonna say gamer mode. I don't think that's the.
Is that X Games mode?
Yeah, she's in like Fortnite mode. She's there she is, and you can hear her, she's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" She looks over at the quiet chance like, "What just happened? What was that explosion?"
Okay, so I get Picky Pecker to pick up Ditter, and Ditter turns into kind
You're
of like
gonna ignore her?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
No, I'm
fair
just
enough.
kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I'm like, yo, that was some coffins exploding around the city. Now everything's on fire. There's one coffin over here, but he hasn't exploded. He just let out a bunch of farts.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do. Should I capture him?
She looks at you and is like,
I asked.
she's like, "That's definitely the best way to go, because then I won't be able to explode."
All right, cool. And then okay, so I'm gonna go capture this guy, but can I give Picky Pecker and Ditto something to do?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so Ditter becomes kind of like like the makeshift buckets.
Yes.
So he becomes that, and
Like
Picky
the
Pecker
Wonder
dips
Twins
him
right
into
now?
the water.
Yeah.
He dips him into the water, and he goes over to like all the buildings, like back and forth, like dumping whatever water he has in his little pouch. Trying to help.
They'll try their best. It definitely.
They'll
was-
try their best.
Yeah, it
But
definitely isn't gonna
they
do too
don't
much.
do much, but they they're trying.
I respect it. I respect it. At the same time, when that explosion goes off, you see outside the
Yeah.
Pokemon Center, you see this man with his 2 children, and a ducklet. And
Yeah.
he like, you hear him shout over to the ducklet to like fly over to help out, put out the fire. So this little duck
Yeah.
flies over and is like squirting all the water over the fire.
Yep.
And then,
then-
sorry, go ahead.
Can I throw my Pokeball or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw a Pokeball to the coffin over here. It's a D20, right?
It is D20, yeah.
All right. Cross my fingers. Let's go. Fuck.
Yeah, that hits. That's fine, that hits. And then roll
It hits?
D100.
Oof.
Give me a second. Ooh. 53 was it?
56.
56.
Yeah.
You throw the ball.
Yep.
It wriggles once. It wiggles twice.
Uh,
It wiggles a third time.
and it explodes.
And it goes ding. You caught him.
Oh, my God.
yes.
Was it by like 1?
It was by 2.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
So you've caught that coughing. You've caught the other one. There's
Okay,
now
cool.
no more coughings. No more coughings in the that you need to worry about. But
Does
the place is still on fire.
Does Marowak Luke impress?
Marowak isn't looking at you.
Oh, fuck. Where is he looking at? Is he looking at Dinner and Picky Pecker?
No, he's looking at the fire. Well, by default, then yes, he is.
Okay.
So now,
Alright, so
currently, you have a whole bunch of like a little bit of fire going towards where your mask is, and two houses that are like half on fire.
Does Psyduck know water moves?
Yes.
This Psyduck? Alright, I'm gonna shout to Shin to tell him to start helping.
Okay. Shin and Psyduck run down to this other house that the ducklet isn't working on, and starts going with the water guns.
And then I actually want to try something.
Okay.
I want to see if Trapinch uses sand attack
Mhm.
on the fire itself.
Mhm.
And he put it out.
You can certainly try.
Alright. I'm going to try.
Okay. So Strapinch starts to, I guess, I don't know, I'll imagine Santak works, so he starts kicking up the dirt out of the ground and start literally using his like legs to, kick up dirt from the ground on top of the fire.
Well, I mean, we're in a desert, so...
Yeah, well, you're also in a city, so I guess he's like pounding the tiles and he's kicking all that sand up, and it definitely is doing something, but the fire isn't out yet. There's still a bit to go. What does everyone else want to do?
I start moving down. I got buckets somehow.
I'm sure
how...
at this point all the rest of the like villager townspeople, I guess, townsfolk,
Yeah.
or they're handing out buckets and like crates and like everything just to try and get that sorted.
Yeah, Pouchers has a bucket in his mouth. He's picking up the water, taking it to somebody who can throw it onto the water, and back and forth. He's like a little taxi. So is Munchlax, but he's not doing too well because he keeps tripping and dropping the water.
Okay.
So
What's
going back and forth.
What's Serena doing and Red?
Oh, Serena and her Pokemon are helping to put out the fires as well.
Okay, yeah. So Ymas tries to pick up a bucket, and every time it goes through his hands, but he's trying his best.
He uses the levitate thing with mine.
I'm joking, yeah.
Oh.
Litwick.
Sorry, in my head, I'm just like, they're using their psychic abilities.
Litwick's actually.
Ooh, can he, like, instead of him using buckets, since he can use like a psychic ability, can he like make balls of water like from the fountain?
100%. Litwick is also literally made of fire.
Litwick is on my shoulder, scared of water. He's like,
Okay. That's happening. You're getting rid of the fires are going down. They're definitely not spreading. What's Red doing?
Well, I guess I'm on top of a building that seems to have water on it, so I can just hand water down buckets. Anyone who wants to give me one.
Down.
I can't really do anything with the Growlithe.
It's fair.
I can do Ember
Set
and
another
Roar,
building
but
on
both
fire.
of those are horrible for this.
Okay.
I guess I'll go actually just join Psyduck and...
Okay. As you jump off the building, can you give me a perception check, please, Red?
Alrighty. How bad? Real bad.
You see the fires, and you're like, shit, fires, and you run towards the fires. Nothing bar the fire seems to go to the normal. You run towards, you guess you start bucketing all the water, and after, about 10-15 minutes, he's all successfully managed to get the fires put out. And whilst it's a small victory, it's a victory nonetheless. The houses are mildly destroyed, but nothing too bad. And just some produce was basically destroyed from the markets thanks to Yamask managing to mask a lot of the explosion. That was not a pun that I meant to say. But everything seems to be relatively unharmed considering the situation because she's reacted so quickly.
was quick and efficient.
That was very quick and efficient. So,
Good job, team.
as you, I guess you all round up at some point, and Professor Shin and potatoes, Cheetos, the Psyduck approach, and they're like, "What happened? What happened here?" Do you know what happened? I was
Wait, who
inside.
that?
Shin asked you guys what happened. I was inside. I didn't see.
Sudeko will explain it.
Like, yo, that's whack, brother. Um, does Serena want to do the scrying thing that you mentioned with the ball?
Yes.
Okay, so Serena sits down. I'm gonna assume you do that while everything's calmed down. And what you see is this particular ball was placed into the spot that it's in by a man who is like a really well dressed man, a man who has like slicked back blonde and black hair, so like black hair with like blonde highlights in it, and he's dressed like nearly like sort of like a gentleman, if you will, like a tuxedo, like he's got like a pocket watch and a monocle and like all this kind of stuff. He looks just really like Mr. Monopoly, but with cooler hair. And you can see him you see him, he just walks by and he just throws the ball into that, like, that he like winds it up, like, twists it up like an egg timer, and then throws it into the place where it was.
And that's not Sebastian, right?
It's not Sebastian, no.
I don't think Sebastian had a monocle.
No. It's not someone that you interacted with in town.
Right, and not someone that I would recognize.
Not someone that you've spoken to today or at all. I guess you're going to relay that message to everyone else. It's basically all you can see.
Yeah, so I relay that message to everyone else, and could I try checking other spots?
Yeah, so
Or is it like a cooldown?
technically it has a cooldown, but they it doesn't really matter. You're going to use it a certain amount of times per day, but let's just assume you do one big massive seance.
Okay, perfect. Just to see if like there's a pattern between the people who dropped the ball, or if it's the same person.
So you gather up all the remains. You notice that basically it's the same situation for all of them. They're all using these balls. You gather them all up, and you see the exact same thing. The same man doing the exact same thing, just throwing the ball into each spot where they were.
So it's not even a group, it's just that same guy. Is that guy that was mentioned to us in like in the previous town? I forgot already. But they were like the riders were like, "Oh, he's the one."
Yeah, the posh business guy.
Yeah.
I can tell you his names if you would like.
What is his name?
Yeah.
His name was Magnus Ragnar.
That one, Ragnar.
You don't know, because you don't know what he looks like, because unfortunately you didn't see him. But it very well could be. But
Echo is writing this all down naturally.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
I'll assume you went. Yes, from my notes, I remember this guy.
Yes.
You don't know if that is him, because you don't actually know what he looks like, but that's the description that you got. This extremely posh, well, what Serena managed to see was this extremely posh looking dude with like black hair with, sort of like blonde highlights through it. And you see he basically walked around the whole city and threw down what turned out to be 7, I think it was in the end, balls. All with the
Does he sound familiar to Shin?
Shin is like, I've seen that guy hanging around town. He's been here for like, he doesn't live here, but he's been here for the past like week. I think I know who you're talking about. He seemed like a normal guy. Barry dressed a bit funny, but hey, each their own.
Was he staying at the hotel, do you think?
He's like, he must have been. He doesn't live here, so he must have been. And as you are discussing, you hear like a nasal scream, like a big
A nasal scream?
like
You cut out every time you do it.
Like a what?
And the guy
Nasally
a
scream.
nasally scream. I'm bad at it, but you see a man that Red is familiar with running,
Oh no,
ru-
Harris.
running out of his shop, and he's like, "It's gone! It's gone! Someone took it! Someone took it!"
Damn it.
And
Somebody stole his master ball.
someone has stolen his master ball.
Oh.
Fuck, I was gonna do that.
I know.
How'd you guys know I was gonna steal it? I was gonna try to steal it, I swear,
We
but
all
I
just,
didn't
like,
get a
looked at
chance
Kawaii-chan.
to. I was gonna do it, but I didn't get a chance.
He's like, oh no. He's just
Woe
like
to me.
lying. He's lying on the street, basically crying his eyes out like a big man child. Bless his soul. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, he's crying in the street to himself, and Shin's like, oh no, this must have been the whole point in this. This was all a distraction. So someone must want that ball for some reason, and they've taken it. They've distracted us all with the flames and the fires, and they've taken it. It must have been that man. It must have been that man. We need to find out who he is.
I'm gonna. Do they have internet access like Google?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the lab
You
while they talk. I'm gonna zoom. over
You
there.
zoom.
Where's the guy that she was drinking with last night?
Boris?
Yeah, where's Boris?
You haven't seen Boris?
I think that's highly suspicious. Where the fuck is Boris?
Let's see if we can. So Boris is probably in his hotel room.
Oh god!
Probably.
Right as you said probably, it went da-da-da.
Yeah, look, I'm having a lot of fun timing the music. Okay.
Okay, look, Boris isn't there. I need to go find Boris. I'm gonna tell him that I was the trash can
Okay.
because I know he's a bad guy.
You go.
Imagine that would go.
You go to the hotel. Let's just say it's attached to the
Red,
bar. 'Cause
Maybe Red goes with her because might not end well.
you go to the
Yeah,
you go to the
come with me, Red.
you go to the hotel and you see there's a receptionist there and she's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you today?"
Hi, we're looking for our friend Boris. We just want to make sure he's okay from last night.
She looks at you and is like, "Boris? Oh, Boris checked out this morning.
What time this morning?
Like 3 or 4 hours ago.
Huh.
He's not here." Is what she basically says.
Huh. A little quick to get out of town, huh?
Pretty sus.
Pretty sus.
Sussy Baka, if you will.
Red, what do you think?
Did Harris really not have like any kind of security camera?
Do you guys have CCTV footage?
She's like, I what, in the hotel?
Yeah, I'm just wondering because we're working for the police right now. You see, there has been a series of attacks recently, and we just need to get all information of out-of-towners.
So by recently you mean 5 minutes ago? Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yep. He's like, I can't really give you that information without, any kind of warrant or any kind of actual proof you're in the police. Apologies.
Okay, can I see if my fake badge will work?
What fake badge?
Because I'm a Genjutsu just. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. You know what? I have Ditter go behind her to, steal the footage.
The footage definitely isn't behind the reception desk.
Is he
Where the fuck
capable
is
of
it? I
Ditter's
Dinner
just behind the
so
counter,
much.
like hacking the mainframe.
Dinner is
Dinner
super
puts on a
smart, okay?
puts on a
Ditter
fucking
rolled
pair of
straight
glasses.
ass 20s.
Puts on a pair of glasses and just becomes fucking hacker man.
Just like Dinner starts
Dinner-
like,
Dinner's got
just
his own
making
quest.
glasses.
But no, she's like, no, I don't have that information handy.
All right. I think we should get the cops down here, like, so you
Cops
know.
won't share with us.
True. True that. Okay, we have to think. Okay,
Yeah.
so we
Harris
just step out of
is
the way.
more
Hold on. Are we
likely.
still in earshot of her?
Yeah. Do you
Okay, I think. Hold on. Let's go away a little bit. And I'm like, we'll be back. And so I look at Red. I'm like, Red, we're gonna have to like knock her out and steal the CCTV footage.
Why don't
Or
we
you-
check with Harris first? We can come back for this footage, but Harris probably won't need to be knocked out.
Yeah, you're right. Is there a way we can get someone to distract this lady?
I mean, we could totally distract her. You can have Ditter play dead. Maybe it will
Picky
heal
Pecker.
her heart.
Picky Pecky, come here. So I look at Picky Pecky.
Can
I
I
need
can
you
I
to do
just
me a favor.
just before you do that,
What?
can I just confirm, like, what is it you want?
I think I'm gonna have Picky Pecker kind of like accidentally fly
no, but what do
into
you
her
want? What do you
and, like,
want from
start
this woman?
scratching
Like,
her face.
What are you trying to do?
what are you trying to get?
Get her away from the front desk so we can break in and steal the CCTV footage so we can see what the fuck went on.
In the hotel?
Yes.
I think we should
All
go
you're gonna get is
to.
Forrest leaving.
Well, what happens if we see like, you know, a suspicious man arrive? Then we got like, you know, a time frame. Like, why did Boris come here in the first place?
You know why he came? He came to speak to Professor Shin about the Salazzle.
That's
And some of
bullshit,
those
okay?
brewskis.
That's
What?
bullshit.
He's
You
just
know
here
it.
for brewskis, man. You know.
He's there for the Bruceys, yeah? With the boys?
Yeah, and then why did he
Whatever,
leave so
with the boys.
suddenly?
Because you normally check out in the morning from hotels.
I mean, he tried to sell the Salazzle to fucking businessmen. He's not particularly moral. Like he's just super sus all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's. Just means he's fucking suspicious.
Just sussy back.
Exactly.
He's a sussy.
So we need to find him. I'm gonna throw his slippers back into a freaking puddle.
Okay. So, do you want to try and search to see? Maybe he hasn't left town yet.
Yeah, I want to search for him.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
You know what? Let's go to the government building.
Okay.
Me and all my Pokemon go over. I still haven't put any of them
Okay.
away.
While that's happening, what is everyone else doing?
Can I talk to Harris and see if maybe he has some footage?
He's like on the ground crying, and I guess you go up to him, ask him about the footage, and he's like, I don't have any. The explosion knocked off my CCTV footage. I can't see anything.
I awkwardly pass back when like they're there, and I like tried to like tell like I oh my god. I point Miso, like I put Miso right next to his face and hope that Miso will like try to comfort him. Hopefully not burn him. I'm panicking. You can move on.
He's just crying. You've just watched a man's life get stolen from him. But you can console the crying man. Well, Serena's had her seance of all the balls, and what is Sadeko doing?
Sadeko is in the lab right now,
Oh yes, okay.
and he rushes to a computer, and he Googles the name of that rich guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can Serena go with him there so that way she can identify him? like in case
Yeah,
the
yeah,
picture.
100%.
I mean, we have a basic description. He's pretty recognizable.
Mhm.
So,
So
you have something
Yeah,
else
but
you
I
wanna
like
do
to
with
be like,
Pinto.
it's him.
you
Jerry.
look him up, and you actually find out what he does.
What's he do?
He is the owner of the largest broadcasting company in the region.
What's his name?
Magnus Ragnar. So, what you would gather from that is the reporters that you worked for before, Rita Reporterson, as you may remember, they work for him. He is basically the media of this region,
Okay.
and he is not the man that you got the description of. Unfortunately,
Okay.
he is like a well dressed, not in the tuxedo-y kind of way, more in like suave business suit, really suave looking man. He's got like a goatee, and he's got and he, rather than having like slick back like blonde hair with like highlighted, it's just like pure black slicked hair, like nearly like some sort of mobster, if you will.
So you're talking to me like he's Antonio Banderas from Spy Kids.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
gosh.
And he's surrounded by
Um,
big walking fucking fingers. No,
can I look up a list of his like known associates, like his business associates?
You could, and I can give you
Yeah,
them
we find
later.
his LinkedIn.
Well, I no,
Find
just
his
like
link.
do any of them look like the guy?
No, none of them look like that guy.
Okay, and then one final thing.
Yep.
I want to Google Boris's name.
Okay. You
and I want
Google.
to do the same thing.
Okay, you Google Boris. You don't know his surname, so you just Google in Boris
Well,
because he
didn't we
did
have
tell
his
you.
ID, though?
Yeah, he did tell you in his ID. It just says Boris.
I think we should do
Oh, I
Boris
can
and
Google
then any
Boris Casino, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
You look up
like
the,
anything he's associated with. That's a good way.
you look up the name Boris, and it is filled with money laundering. Like, he is known for being a bit of a scam artist.
Okay.
And
Just when he stole his lunch.
I have a suggestion. Matt,
What?
sorry. To Deco, look at TikTok and look up Boris.
shy.
Son of a
It might work.
All right.
You might be able to see where
I'm
he
doing
is.
it.
Okay. You go on TikTok, you type in Boris, you find an account that has 20 followers. And you see the man himself. You see Boris. You see him out. You see like TikToks of him like drinking pints with Shin last night. You actually see you guys. You're in some of them.
What's the latest one?
The latest one is a picture of, well, not picture, a recording of him in like checking out of his hotel. Like, like basic ass, like white girl photo being like post being like, "Ooh, holiday over, XO."
Okay.
And it's just him checking out.
There's no one in the background, like enhance the image.
Yeah, you enhance. You see you see the fire. You see the explosions. No, that's literally it. Like as far as you're concerned, he is just left, and that is it.
We can use this. We know he has one. Have Shin contact him through it and ask him where he is.
No, we can just keep tabs on him. Like, just let him go about his life. We'll always know where he is.
Sebastian and his friends.
You actually notice that he seems to not have any friends. Like, all of the posts are just him on his own, or him at like nightclubs or bars or casinos. Like, it's a lot of
Well, now I feel bad.
a lot of like
Boris.
him just like with different people all the time. Like, there's no consistency there.
Okay.
Make an account to friend him.
Is there any other details about this guy that Serena saw that we can use to pinpoint what he is or where he's from or what he does?
Yeah, like maybe there's an initial on his tie or
Is he wearing like a
something.
clip that says something, or like a?
So you notice that he has like what is it? Do you know what do you call them? Like a pin, like a pin.
Brooch.
Yeah, like a brooch, and it's like basically like a nice like looking brooch with 3 letters on it.
3 letters. Okay. So
it
Serena's
got
sitting
me?
next to him, massaging her temples, like trying to concentrate and like just
Mhm.
playing that image over and over.
And you see
Yeah.
the initials MRR.
MRR. Okay.
Mr. R. Fuck. I'm gonna Google Mr. R. Or no, MRR. No
R.
punctuation.
Yeah,
Then you could do Mr. R.
when you type in MRR, it comes up Magnus Ragnar Revolution.
I knew it.
Wait.
Son of a bitch.
Those were the people that were protesting.
We both look at each other. We're like, we knew it.
Wait, so those are the people that are getting protested, right?
Those are the people that are protesting.
They're protesting him.
They're protesting MRR, right?
That stands for Magnus Ragnar
Yeah.
Revolution.
Mhm.
And it's almost as if it also spells Mr. R.
Mr. R.
Oh
my God.
shit.
Can we high five? We were on the money.
And you know what? I think that's a perfect time to stop.
Fuck.
No.
Man.